I worked on a webcomic all of last year. Here are the first of 5 tips that I want to give to you today. Now, the first tip that I want to give you guys is to make sure you have a great outline or script. It helps to make your thumbnail process for pages easier to visualize and even edit on the fly. I want to stress that this does not have to be a very hyper detailed plan unless you want it to be that way. If you're interested in part 2 tomorrow, please follow me for more. I worked on a webcomic for the entirety of last year. Here are the 5 things that I learned. The second tip I have for you guys today is have a consistent schedule. Having a consistent schedule that fits you is essential. It may take some time, but once you do it, it'll become much easier to create your comics. Finding the perfect schedule for what you're trying to make will not only increase your workflow, but also increase your chances of beating any type of burnout. Follow me for part 3 tomorrow. I made a webcomic for an entire year. Here's part 3 of 5 for these tips that I have for you guys. Now, tip number 3 ties with the last tip that I had for you guys about 2 days ago, and is take breaks if you need to. I'm being serious here. Please think about your own mental health. If you think you're going to be struggling for a little bit, just take the break. You have days for it. This is a delicate balance, however, but please put yourself into account. I took a break while making my comic, and I felt completely refreshed after coming back, and that break was only 3 to 4 days long. Follow me for part 4, coming out soon. Hey guys, I'm back for part 4 of 5 for the webcomic series Tips and Tricks. Now this one may sound weird, but I want you guys to stick with me. Now the 4th tip I have for you guys is don't worry about past pages being up to current quality. What I mean by this is that your art will improve with every panel. So drawings that would be good back then aren't probably up to par now. Don't worry about it and keep going forward. In fact, you can use those pages as a benchmark to assess how good you have gotten over the course of this project. And even then, you can just redraw a few of those pages just to see how good you've gotten overall. I've done that with some of my past comics, believe me. And then there was one. Follow for more. Alright, this is the final part of my webcomic tips and tricks series. I'm gonna get this out before America bans this app, bruh. So the final tip of this series is just to keep it fun. Make sure to keep the entire experience fun to do, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, relax a little bit, make notes in your pages, joke around, add references into the work that only you and some of your readers may get. Just make it an overall great time telling and creating your story. I know that seems menial, but it's very important to keep this in mind when making something. And that has been the series. Thank you all for watching and sharing these TikToks. I hope you all learned something from them.